This is the first time I've talked in a long time to such a prestigious group, so if I mess it up, I apologize. But good morning. My name is Bill Beeks, and I'm here to talk about impact missions. 17 years ago, my son, Matt Beeks, was called by God to start a housing ministry in Lancaster County. Over 17 years, Impact Missions has helped close to 700 families now to make their homes warmer, safer, and drier. The help has been given to households with less than 2 times the poverty level. Most of the people that we've helped have an income of less than $15,000 a year. Families that we have helped include a family that had to mark the floor spaces on their kitchen so they didn't fall through them. And they couldn't even put a table in their kitchen. So now a new floor allowed them to share a meal together. Another family, and this mother of 3 young children, was 28 years old, I believe, had lost her husband in a car accident to a drunk driver that had no insurance, and at their income level, they had no insurance either. So she had to lose her home that she was living in, which was very modest, into a trailer, and the trailer had a very dismal electrical system, and she could not run her refrigerator or hot water heater. And now through Impact's mission, we were able to supply that now they can eat safely and bathe safely. You asked me how this can happen in Lancaster County. Well, it does. And for the most part, not at the fault of the people that are in that poverty state and critical state in their lives. You asked me how grateful are the people that we've helped. I assure you that 90% of them have been very grateful and humbled themselves with thankful response. So what does Impact need? First of all, prayer. Without God's intervention and the work that we do, it would not be possible at all. He allows us, I can't tell you in the 17 years that I've been involved with it, that I've seen God's hand, that things happen that should never happen in this world, and they do happen because of God's leading and God's involvement in the process. Secondly, financial support. Building materials are not cheap. We have provided 80 wheelchair ramps to people that, one person hadn't been out of their home for 6 months. And but a wheelchair ramp typically, just the materials alone cost $2,500. And we do have to employ some professional people like plumbers or electricians when the need is. I would say that 90% of our people are volunteers in the efforts that they do. COVID really knocked our volunteers down a good bit, and for a year or two we had to hire people and have their support in doing the work. Recently we had to dismiss those people and go on with the ministry with volunteers. And let me assure you that there's great joy and satisfaction in serving Christ in this meaningful way. Volunteers, the third thing anyway, I forgot, is volunteers. We live on volunteers. The work could not be done without our volunteers. Volunteers are needed every day of the week and Saturdays. You do not have to be knowledgeable in carpentry skills or any other work-related skills. We'll train you or have support for that effort to be done. But also we run a store selling slightly used cabinets and appliances. The store runs Thursdays and Saturdays with donation pickup 1 day a week. Every dollar of the store proceeds goes to the ministry. So thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. Hope you will be rewarded by serving in this Christ-centered ministry. I'm a fat old man with a lot of joy, and my joy is in serving the Lord in this capacity. It's a beautiful, beautiful ministry. All support goes to local people in need. So thank you very much for your support.